Good morning, it's Mick Flanagan back again with this 1 centavo coin. Fascinating little coin because of the history. Philippines at that time in 1944. Let's flip it over. It was occupied by Japan. So these coins were made in America. But there was a lot of them made, and what I want to look at today is the value. And to get a coin worth a lot of money, it needs to be rare. And let me give you an example. This coin here is an English penny. It's 1912. I don't know the value of this one. But if it was made in 1933, which it wasn't, it would be a very rare coin, because initially they produced 4, and then they produced 7 and put them into circulation. I think there could be 1 or 2 still around. One actually sold in 2016 for £72,000. The reason purely being that it was rare. There's hardly any around of these coins, for 1933 anyway. So somebody paid big money for one of these. This one, however, there's a lot of them around because 58 million were made. They were made in America, in the San Francisco, Denver, or I think it was Philadelphia mints. They were produced outside of the Philippines because Philippines was occupied by Japan at the time. In fact, a lot of these coins didn't make it till the Philippines, till 1946, the end of the Second World War, the end of the occupation, which was the time Philippines became independent. So what are they worth? I've seen people asking up to $50. Although a lot sell for around $1. So you can ask what you want for these coins, and obviously if they're in good condition, uncirculated, you will get more. But I don't think you're going to get rich with these coins. So it's okay saying what are people selling them for, or $1, $10, $50. Let's see what they sell for. And to do this, I'm going to go on eBay, and I've got here eBay UK, and let's see what they've been selling for. Okay, so I'm on eBay now, and we have one that's sold here. This one with the red background, it looks in reasonably good condition. And it sold 11th of the 1st, 2020, so very recently. And they got £4. 13 pence, but the postage was £6.50 because it came from Germany. So in all, that buyer was prepared to give over £10, which is 670 pesos, say, near a 700 peso for this. But the biggest amount was for the postage, and I've noticed that with a lot of these coins. Here one sold for $1.40 on the 5th of January. Sorry you missed out on this item, somebody's bought it. This one was also sold, best offer plus nearly £2 in postage. This is another one sold, 28th of the 12th. It sold for £1.12. But interestingly, on this one, the postage was £11.44. In a lot of these cases, they're paying big money for the postage and little money for the coin. So my advice is try and sell nearby and absorb that postage price into the price of the coin. That looks in good condition, that one. But they didn't get more than $1.50 for it. Another one here. Sold for $1, 5th of December 2019. But the postage was £11.44. Sold for less than £1.
The postage is expensive than the price of the coins.
The price of the postage. Another one sold for £1.96. Looks in good condition. Sold last year. And again, £11 postage from the USA. Maybe if you're selling in the USA and it's somebody around the corner, you can absorb that into the cost. So here we see they're not really fetching big money. They're selling. Somebody sold one for £2 here. £11.44 postage. Big postage again. Here in November of last year, they sold for £2.50. So that's
£2.50.
about 160 pesos, something like that.
Mm.
So if you want a guide as to what they're selling for, you can go on eBay and it will show you what they're trying to sell them for, but the section I've pressed is what they actually sold for. And sad to say, it's just $1 or $2 really, but it's an interesting coin and from an interesting period in Philippine history. So anyway, I hope that gives you some insight into what your coin is worth. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. 1 centavo, 1944.